This is for a tornado warning, which is, or at least a tornado that is just to the north and east of Alexander City. It is tracking towards the north and east. If this holds together, it will continue to move into southeast Clay County. Now, we're looking at 49, and that's where Goldville is. It's going to be roughly in the Goldville area within 20 minutes if it can hold together. Ashland in 45 minutes, Lineville in 54 minutes. So we're talking way up the line, no pun intended, but this is a serious situation with the possibility of a tornado already on the ground. And the National Weather Service has issued off of the, I'm betting it's off of the National Weather Service site in down in Maxwell, because they're able to see from the location is a little different perspective, but either way, this is a radar indicated tornado which is near Alex City, and that is tracking towards the north and east. And I can tell you that is that's a really solid looking tornado, which is now just to the north and to the east of Alex City. For those of you who've traveled 280 down many times, whether going to the Auburn-Opelika area or the lake, you're familiar with this area. That is where the tornado is. It's tracking towards the north and east. It is showing a really good indication on radar that it is a tightly wound area of rotation, that it is a tornado. So we're looking at Goldville in 20 minutes, Mellow Valley within 36 minutes. So with that track, it will take it towards the north and towards the east, eventually just to the west of 49, and then eventually crossing over 77. So we're really in line with more of these spin-up tornadoes to develop and move through our viewing area over the next couple of days, or excuse me, next couple of hours. And tomorrow could be an interesting day as well, so we're keeping an eye on the extended forecast. But right now, all of our focus is on this particular storm here, which is tracking towards the north and the east. I would bet offhand, judging by the reflectivity, we're looking a little higher up into this thunderstorm, and with the velocity data, I tell you what, I'm going to pull up the Maxwell Air Force Base view
and that's
of
the
this.
Maxwell radar.
Okay, that is right there. That's a pretty good distance from there. Actually, it's not much closer compared to what we're looking at from Birmingham, but that right there, a little bit lower of a scan, that would be our tornado right there.
Absolutely.
So it is tracking towards the north and east, and our storm radio velocity shows that that is really a very well compacted area of rotation going around in a counterclockwise motion. A lot of rain on the north end of this. That's tracking towards the north and east, but just a lot of water falling otherwise. So this is a small area we're talking about. We're talking about one location of a thunderstorm, but it sure does stand out like a sore thumb, as that tornado right here, that is our tornado. That is tracking northeasterly. So while it's still showing those indications and still showing signs that it is that tightly wound, whenever we see that, it's going to likely hold together for a bit longer than what we would traditionally see. So Cowpens, I expect this will stay just to the west of you. I mean, just to the west of you. And then Goldville, we're looking at 18 minutes, and then Mellow Valley after that. But,
and Mark, I'm going to put up the velocity real quick because you can see a really well-defined couplet in there.
Yeah, that's that right there.
I'm going to zoom in real quick for you.
Yeah, this is what we look for. Whenever you have green next to red, that is really, that's a sign that things are going opposite directions. So with that green, that means the wind is going this way. With the red, it's going away from the radar site. So we've got the tornado right there. It's actually, honestly, Ashley, it looks like it's redeveloped to get back towards the west and northwest again as this tracks north.
Yeah, and you can see that bright red kind of just to the east of that darker red there too. Yep, and that's where we could be seeing a bit of redevelopment. I know a lot of folks watching are thinking, what's the green and red? I'll put the radar back on now, but that just gives you an idea of what we as meteorologists really look at when we are looking at these storms. Those velocity things really help us as scientists kind of break down what we can tell you at home. We'll overlay the radar. I know that's what's visually more understandable for most folks right now.